I was just paralyzed when I found out Chachi had cancer. I could hardly do my duty. And I had some complaints within my heart. I didn't say anything about it out loud. That I'd been working for him so God should protect my family. I was plagued with doubts. Why did my daughter have to get sick? I realized that those complaints meant I was blaming God and rebelling against him. So I saw all my work and sacrifice was just tainted. I was still motivated by being blessed. If it hadn't been for my daughter's cancer, I'd still feel like I was doing well. This trial hasn't fully exposed me. Where's my love and my faith, my submission for God? I'm so unreasonable, unconscionable. I'm not worthy of anything.
You learned a lesson from your daughter getting sick. This is a good thing. This is God's grace and blessing.
It is.
I just remembered a passage of God's words. In their belief in God, people seek to obtain future blessings. This is their goal in their faith. All people have this intent and hope. But the corruption in their nature must be resolved through trials. Whatever aspects in man are impure, these are exactly the aspects that must be refined. This is God's arrangement. God creates an environment, forcing you to be refined there so that you can know your own corruption. Finally, you reach a point where you'd rather die and give up your plans and desires and submit to God's rule and plan. Therefore, if people do not have years of refinement or suffer to some degree, they will not be freed from the bondage of corruption of the flesh in their thoughts and hearts. In whichever aspects you are still bound by Satan, and in whichever aspects you still retain your desires and demands, these are the aspects in which you should suffer. Only through suffering can lessons be learned, which means being able to gain truth and understand God's will. In fact, many truths are understood by experiencing painful trials. None can grasp God's will, know His almightiness and wisdom, or appreciate His righteous disposition when in a comfortable environment or favorable circumstances. That would be impossible.
Amen.
Amen.